Every time I see that, I wonder why we didn't fight back, why we didn't defend ourselves, why we didn't have baseball bats in our hands. It's scary to me that they would do that to us, and it's scarier still that we would take it. And it terrifies me that someday we might not fight back when they're dragging us away to the camps.
Earlier in the evening, police used pepper spray, pepper pellets, and apparently rubber stinger pellets in a series of confrontations with protesters.
Along with reports of a 3-year-old being hit with pepper spray.
The corporate media told us that this melee happened because someone threw a bottle.
Something was thrown from the crowd, and police began pepper spraying people everywhere.
Police used pepper spray to break up an unruly crowd.
They respond with pepper spray when someone throws a bottle.
Something was thrown from the crowd.
And someone throws a bottle.
They repeated that mantra for days after this police riot. Someone threw a bottle. Everything was fine, everything was peaceful, but then someone threw a bottle. And that's what started this. In point of fact, that was a lie. What really happened is that the people inside the Hilton, the people with all that money, they could hear the protesters outside, and they didn't want to. People inside had paid thousands upon thousands of dollars to grab the president's ear, but the people outside on the street hadn't paid anything, and so they were silenced. Here are the police officers in their own words, from 2 different cameras, discussing what's really happening here. Did you hear what he just said? Now look at the crowd in the background. Do you see any bottles being thrown? Do you see anyone doing anything except exercising their First Amendment rights under the U.S. Constitution? Now listen again.
Odd even as best we can. We're going to split it from that side, and we're going to run along the fence line to meet OSP, who's going to come from the other side of the fence and run in front of it. Second part of it. They're going to give the command to leave, and after we leave, we're going to push. Push, push, push. Sticks next. They're going to do some individual OC spray, and if they have to, they're going to go to stinger. Pepperball guns. Pepperball guns are the last that they don't move, all right? They're going to go to OC, sticks if you need to, and then pepperball. Got it?
It should be noted that what the cops are so nonchalantly discussing right here is, in fact, torture. They're talking about dousing the crowd with chemical weapons that have the potential to actually kill people. They're talking about hitting people with sticks and shooting them with painful projectiles. And in their own words, the reason why they're doing this is not that someone threw a bottle, but just that they're there.
They don't move.
Because they won't move. And why should they? After all, no one is breaking any laws here. All they're doing is exercising their First Amendment rights under the U.S. Constitution to speak out.
We're not doing anything wrong!
And the cops know that by their own words. They know that they're going to pepper spray them, that they're going to hit them with sticks, and that they're probably going to shoot at them with projectile weapons. Not because they've broken any laws, but just because they're there. That's the reason. That's the only reason why police attacked a peaceful crowd on August 22nd, 2002 in Portland, Oregon. We've been saying this for 3 years, and now we have their footage to prove it.
We're going to spray and push, you get into the intersection.
There was no bottle throwing. Nothing precipitated this. This was a cold, calculated decision that they made, and this is from the perspective of their own cameras.
In answer to reports that children were also struck in the pushback, a police spokesperson says children should have been kept away from a demonstration of this size.
Now to concentrate on bombing the people themselves into submission and make them cry for mercy.
Guess what? This is fascism.
Think about it, we're not doing anything wrong!
Hey! Stop! Stop it, Officer Corrigan! Stop it! Quit pushing me!
I'm with you. Don't be impressed. I'm watching you guys. Better watch it.